Alright, I was normally gonna make a video about this, but it looked like I gotta do a screen recording, and that's fine, long as you can hear what I'm saying. Um, Today I'm gonna be speaking about Lil Nas X and his entire music career, down to what we recently know about him. Now, I'm gonna just give you a little background on who Lil Nas X is. If you don't know who he is, I'll explain. Lil Nas X, better known as Montero Lamar Hill, but everybody else knows him as Lil Nas X, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and internet personality. He poses the prominence with the release of his country rap song, Old Town Road. If you don't know Old Town Road, man, you've been living in the cave for the last decade, honestly. Everybody knows this song. He shot up to the charts based off that song, and social media ate it up. He was an instant superstar from that moment on. He was a Grammy Award nominee. He won one Grammy, a Billboard Music Awards, and an American Music Awards. So, Lil Nas X is accomplished even early in his career. It's crazy because that song Old Town Road was certified diamond by November of the same year. So this is a guy who is doing numbers like Michael Jackson early. It's beyond me how, because the song is alright, but it ain't that great. So whatever, like I said, he's the age of 21 right now, a young 21, born in 1999, April 9th. Born and raised in Lithia, Georgia, if I'm saying that right. Lithia Springs, Georgia. Yeah. Went to school out there. Also studied at the University of West Georgia. So he's not a dummy. Okay? So whatever he's doing, he knows what he's doing. Now, this picture that you see in your face right now. One second. So anyway, this picture that you see in your face right now is him depicting himself as the devil. He literally stole the horns off of the devil in this video, which is called Montero, which is his original name. Call me, it says, it's something called Montero, call me by my name, or whatever. He steals the horns off the devil and literally puts them on his head in this video. Let's get to the topic. Let's get to the main point right now. So like I told you, Old Town Road. I don't really have many pictures on Old Town Road, so I'm just going to keep this picture up here, and I'll explain to you what the video is about. In the video, it's him and Billy Ray Cyrus in a car. They're not even really on a horse. They're in a car driving along dirt roads, etc. And the song's lyrics go, I'm going to take my horse to the Old Town Road, ride till I can't no more, right? If you watch the video, you will really see, honestly, you will see that this is a representation of him selling his soul at the crossroads. There's many videos like this where artists are trying to symbolize that they are selling their souls through videos. There's T.I.'s song with Justin Timberlake where he meets him at the crossroads. There's Bone Thugs and Harmony Crossroads. There's so many different songs where artists are literally out in the desert in their music videos portraying that they're at the crossroads. And everybody knows, if you don't know, when you meet there at the crossroads, you're selling your soul to the devil. There was a really old singer back in like the 60s. I don't know, maybe even before then. He was a guitarist. He was actually a guitar player where he sold his soul to the devil. He said he met him at the crossroads and sold his soul to the devil so he can play the guitar. This is a real story. If you don't believe me, go look it up on YouTube. This is real. So like I said, Old Town Road is really just a representation of him selling his soul at the crossroads. From that point on, he blew up. Blew up. Like I said, he went diamond immediately. In no time. So after that, he released his second single called Panini. It's showing, in the video, is showing that he's the future of the industry, basically. If you ask me, Lil Nas X is a narcissist, a huge narcissist. And he loves himself a little bit too much. He's always throwing, in his videos, he's throwing himself around. It's all you see is just Lil Nas X, his name, or you see his face just popping up in different places in all of his videos. It's not really normal. I think that's kind of narcissistic. So that was his second video, Panini, that came out, and that as well hit the charts and ran. It wasn't as good as Old Town Road, but it was enough to keep him in the limelight, you know? And then come around Christmas time, he drops, he drops a video called Holiday, where he portrays himself as Santa. He's like a chromed out Santa or whatever. But there's a lot of meaning behind that as well. If you understand anything about pagan holidays, then you know that Santa actually is just a representation of Satan. It really is just you're worshiping Krampus, which is just a deity that made it out of the pagan holiday to begin with. That's neither here nor there. That's a whole nother video for y'all, honestly. I do want to touch on that subject, but not really too much. Not until like Christmas time when people really even care about it. And after Holiday, he came out with his recent video that you see right here called Montero. Call Out My Name. This is him. This is a video where he is literally, I'm going to go all the way back, actually. I'm going to go all the way back to when the video starts. All right. So the video starts around somewhere like this, where he's sitting underneath a tree and there's a serpent crawling around the tree while he's just playing the guitar. Now that, to me, symbolizes that he's into his music, and here comes this serpent coming to take his talent. Not that he's going to take the talent and steal it. It's more like, I'm going to get you to work for me. So what you see in this picture is him now speaking to the serpent. Not speaking to the serpent, but the serpent is putting him under some type of hypnosis. They're staring at each other. And this is what ends up happening to him after they stare at each other for a good enough time. And then he goes into kissing on the serpent and somehow being sexually involved with this serpent. So this is just the beginning of the video. And obviously, you see, Lil Nas X isn't shy of his sexuality, obviously. I mean, he's got the weave, he's got his eyebrows arched, he's got diamonds and makeup all over him, you know, whatever. I don't have a problem with that at all. It's just immediately after Old Town Road, this guy came out gay, and it's just, that's fine and all, but it's just strange how the industry ate that up. As soon as he came out gay, it was just like he had to change the way he dressed, his persona in general. And I guess maybe, yes, he did come out gay, and it, opened up something inside of him to where he wanted to express himself more and more. But if you ask me, it's honestly just the industry at this point. They're pimping the shit out of this boy. I'm just being real. They pimping this motherfucker right here, getting everything they can out of him until he can't go diamond for them anymore. Now, back to the video. This is the next thing you see. This is coming off of the tree that he was just sitting under. I don't know if anybody can decipher what that is or what that means. That would be lit. I would appreciate that. I don't know what this is. It looked like it's some type of weird hieroglyphs. Some old-time hieroglyphs, and I just wish I understood exactly what this was. I'm sure it's satanic. I'm, pretty sure it's satanic. They don't just put stuff like this in these videos without, being blasphemous towards God. And then there's a part where Lil Nas X is now, after he was approached by the serpent and kissed on the serpent, he then was brought to whatever this is, who knows, and now he's in pink and chained up. We're going to go into the next scene. So he's chained up in this weird, I don't know, place with his face everywhere. Like I said, he's very narcissistic, so in all of his videos, you will just see his face everywhere. Yeah. So he's chained up here, and it looks like he's on his way somewhere. They're dragging him somewhere. They get him far enough through that building, and this is what he looks up and sees. Me, personally, I think that this isn't an angel at all. This is a dark angel, and whatever was coming out the sky at him was definitely not meant to be an angel to save him, because he then ended up in a situation like this where he was sliding down a pole into hell. He went from wearing pink, like I showed you. He went from wearing pink and whatever the fuck that is on his head to sliding down a pole and wearing red, going into hell. Okay, you see the pillars all around him. Now, this is another representation or actual picture of him going down this pole. I don't care about the gay shit, y'all. Honestly, I can't care about the gay shit. It's not for me to speak on. It's just they putting this in front of our kids, and this is what they want them to look at and learn off of. They want them to develop these same qualities, and it's just strange. Let them be what the fuck they're gonna be, regardless. Forcing subliminal messages on us is why 50% of the world is gay now. Because you subliminally put these images in people's head, and then they go along with whatever it is they feel at that moment. So that's just, a little background on this picture right here, which is it seems very feminine to me. I don't know about y'all, but this is super feminine. And that's fine, because he came out as gay. Whatever. I don't really care. It's nothing against gay people. He gets to the ground in hell, and obviously you see the Baphomet symbol right there, throwing up the horns, and the one-eye symbolism. I had to capture this picture because I don't want people to just be like, I'm running with this video right here as if it's not satanic. It is. It just is. So, he's now in the underworld, and as you see, this is him right here. These are pillars of himself. He's very narcissistic. Very. Like I said, he slid down the pole, and now he's walking to the throne. As you can see, it looks like a little city in hell or something. But this right here is where the throne is. So he's walking up to that. He gets there. Slowly but surely. This is just another picture to show, he was really coming down that pole heavy into hell and did not care. Now, he gets to the throne and meets Satan. This guy is supposed to be Satan. I don't know why they did this representation right here. So what he does is he goes up to his ear and he whispers something in his ear. And it's like he froze up right after that. I'm like, what can you say to the devil to make the devil freeze up if you ain't God himself? I don't know. So that happened. He freezes up, and then Lil Nas X gets on his lap and gives the devil a lap dance, y'all. A lap dance. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with the industry? What is wrong with this picture right here, y'all? Come on now, like this is the shit that our kids gotta see. That people's kids have to see. And then his fan base has to be kids because the type of music that he make is dance music. He's not making, he ain't rapping on the track. He's making dance music that either gay people would like or children. And this is what your kids got to see when they want to watch Lil Nas X videos on YouTube, for the record. This is what they see. Oh, he's dancing on the devil. Is that cool? They probably don't know, but they will run along with it too. Why? Because we're all fucking naive. And this is what they put in our face to get our kids to go along with their agenda. The media is all satanic. It's all satanic, y'all. He gets behind the devil after he froze him, pretty much. He's whispered something in his ear, and he pretty much froze him. He gets behind him, right here. More symbolism, Illuminati symbolism. Gets behind him, takes the horns right off of his head, places them on his. The minute he places these horns on his head, his wings come out. To me, he's telling you he's a demon, period. Once he placed this horn on his head, you got more symbolism. The 3 6s, right there. I wonder how much it costs to make a video like this and all these prompts that he get. He's like, I don't know, I don't understand it. Whatever record label he's with, they just throw money at him so he can do his own thing, or he has a manager who's handling his career right now, and they by all means are using this little kid as a purpose to exploit gay men, and especially black gay men, to really get a lot of our kids to go ahead and cross over to the other side. It's crazy. Now, if you've been checking up on Lil Nas X at all this year, then you know that he just dropped some new sneakers. Let me go to these sneakers, y'all, so y'all can see them. Lil Nas X paired with Nike. Air Max 97, MSCHF. I guess that is the MSCHF. They actually own Air Max or something like that in some type of way. He paired with them to release a shoe called Satan shoes, y'all. If it don't get no weirder than this, y'all, like if it don't get no weirder than this, it don't. I really don't think it does. Come on now. And in these shoes that you see right here, I wish I could zoom in better on this shoe. Look, I'll leave this picture here for you because here's the one eye symbolism again. The 3 6s in the hand. They don't care. They don't care no more, y'all. They putting this shit right in our motherfucking faces for us to see that they down with Satan. And that's just what they doing at the end of the day. Period. And they don't care that they blasphemy and they blasphemy and go against God at all. They don't care. So I'm going to give you a little background on this shoe right here. This shoe is going to be called Satan's shoe when it does release. It's supposed to release tomorrow on Holly. If you don't know what Holly is, I'm going to take this off the screen real fast and explain to you what Holly is. All right. Holi is known as a festival of colors. It is a Hindu spring festival which is celebrated in India and Nepal. In 2019, that doesn't matter. Let me go to the next slide. So you know what that is for the most part. It's a Hindu holiday, right? Celebrated in India and Nepal. The name Holi comes from Halika, the sister of a demon king. I don't know how the hell you say that, but I ain't gonna go into it. Legend has that the evil king, whatever his name is, forbade his son from worshiping one of the Hindu gods. However, he worshipped them despite his father's denial. The demon king ordered. Okay, none of this matters. A structure used to make wood from burning a body is part of it, along with holy God. A structure usually made of wood or burning a body as a part of a funeral or execution, along with Halika, who was immune to fire, the sister of the demon king. So Halika was the sister of the demon king. When the fire started, Halika was burnt to death in spite of her immunity to fire. And miraculously, I don't even know, Farlad was saved because Farlad asked to help during the event. Okay. So that alone lets you know that this is a satanic holiday. Yes or no? That alone, they're talking about demon kings and everything. That alone lets you know that these shoes are being released on a satanic holiday in India. All right? Ridiculous. Ridiculous, y'all. I can't believe it. So I'm going to put this back up so you can really get a representation of how they pimping the shit out of this young boy. The industry is using him as a pawn to go against God in general. All right, so Lil Nas X is releasing these Satan shoes March 29th. That's tomorrow, 2021. They're released and collabed with MSCHF, which is Air Max 97. There's supposed to be 666 pairs released, which is the mark of the beast automatically. And the retail price will be $1,018. That is already weird. Now, the details about this shoe, because, I mean, don't you want to know after finding out these are going to be Satan shoes? If I zoom in a little further, you can see that it says Luke 10:18 right there. That's the price of the shoe. So you're dropping $1,000 and $1,018 on this shoe, and it's all representing Luke 10:18, which is, give me 1 second. Luke 10:18 is, he replied, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. This is when Satan was banished from heaven and sent to hell. Okay. All right. Now, on top of that, the details in this shoe. Right here, you have a pentagon, which is actually the Baphomet symbol because it's upside down. If you don't know what the Baphomet symbol is, I'll show you real quick. This is the Baphomet symbol right here, which is the same exact thing that is on this shoe. All right? Not to mention this guy's nails are always painted. It's fine. That's your business. I don't give a fuck. You got people in the industry like Lil Yachty and Lil Pump who paint their nails, and it's not a cute trending thing. It is. They're saying that they're rock stars and they're living their life, you know, regardless of what people think. And really, it's all an agenda, man. They're trying to get everybody else to do it. They're trying to get the masculinity out of the man and make them more feminine. They're trying to literally take the feminine out of a woman and make them more masculine. They're just trying to have one sex on this earth versus two different ones when you're supposed to reproduce correctly. Whatever, that's fine. If you're gay, I don't care, but this is just the agenda that they have set up for all of us, man. This is what they want our kids to fall under and everything, man. It's sick. So, like I said, the details in this shoe are the pentagram. I don't know what that is right there. I don't know what that is right there. Anybody know what that is? What this says? That would be nice if you let me know. And outside of this, I wish I could show you the other side, but on the tongue right here, there's an inverted cross. Okay. This is an inverted cross. It's just the upside down cross, which symbolism, it's a satanic cross. You see it right there, satanic cross. This is what they put on the shoe, and of course, it makes sense because this is Satan's shoe, right? Now, here's the motherfucking headbanger right here, y'all. This the shit that gonna make you go, wow, okay. They selling 666 pairs of these shoes. They're going for $1,018, which is Luke 10:18. Okay, cool. The pentagon's on there. The inverted cross is on the tongue. Okay, whatever. You know, it ain't that bad. It's bad, but it ain't that bad, right? Okay, that's until you find out that there's one drop of human fucking blood in the soles of the shoe. One drop of human blood in the fucking soles of the shoe. What does that even matter? Why? Why? So the red on this shoe is supposed to be made out of 60 cc's of red. So it's the darkest. It's typically the reddest red of red. And they probably just don't get no brighter and blood looking than that. So you mean to tell me they coming out with a Satan shoe, y'all, that contains a drop of human blood in it, and we ain't going the fuck off? Where is the human blood coming from? I don't want to hear shit about no human banks, no blood banks. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it came from the factory workers. I don't give a fuck. It's 666 pairs of these shoes coming out. And that, to me, is just making me believe they used a different person on every goddamn pair of shoes. I don't know what y'all think about this, but this is fucking me up. I can't understand why the world like this, y'all. I really just can't understand why the devil is playing the fuck out of this kid. He's 21. He's a kid. The devil is playing these boys. All of them. It's sick. I'm going to let y'all marinate on that, man. These shoes get released tomorrow. There are 666 pairs releasing for the retail price of $1,000, $1,018. Luke 10:18. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Pentagon. Baphomet symbol. Blood in the soles of the shoes. Inverted cross. I'm out of here after that. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all feel about this. Only thing I have to say, y'all, is God bless. Don't turn on y'all motherfucking TVs for this nigga. Or this industry in general. It's fucked up. Don't let your kids listen to him. Because there are subliminal messages in that music. Not even just in the visuals that you see. It's in the music. This boy, young boy, is content with being the devil's bitch. Look at it. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that. I'm out. God bless.